So I am Adrien Welsh, and I am from the Young Communist League of Canada. So the October Revolution, first of all, is an event that literally changed the world. It changed the world by showing that the bourgeoisie was not a revolutionary class anymore. It changed the world by showing that the working class, along with the peasants and the popular masses, are able to take up the state and build a new world, a world free of exploitation, free of war, a world where the means of productions are controlled, but also that the goods and commodities are redistributed equally by the society. This was something that did exist on paper. A lot of theoreticians had theorized it, but it had never happened in reality. And the October Revolution is the first attempt of it, and it was the first attempt that was extremely successful. Now, this is, I think, and of course, in the aftermath of the October Revolution, not only did the rights of workers improve, not only was the land redistributed, not only was for the youth, especially education, free, and the youth had gained significant improvement in their rights, but also for women it was the first real liberation, and also for LGBTQ people and all marginalized persons and oppressed peoples and nations, because we have to remember that Russia was the Tsarist Russia was a prison for nations, and afterwards, well, one of the big legacies of the October Revolution is the fact that the nationalities national minorities, were able to benefit from their right to self-determination. But now, if we speak of Canada more concretely, the October Revolution was very important, as it helped, for example, on the question of women's issues. It fostered big movements to demand the right to vote for women, and this happened in 1919. So 2 years after the October Revolution. It's not a casualty. It is because there were movements, and because the bourgeoisie was afraid that if they were not able to grant this to the women and to the women's movement, well, a revolution could arise. And also in 1919 there was the Winnipeg General Strike, which is one of the biggest general strikes that happened in Canada, and this also was one of the well, it was in the aftermath and inspired by what happened in Russia in that period of time. And of course, something that is very important is the creation of the Communist Party of Canada. And the reality is that it's not just the Communist Party, it's the whole labor movement that embraced solidarity actions and solidarity resolutions with the USSR, which was being attacked by Canadian army. So it literally was a beacon of hope for the whole working class at that time, and it became, of course, a beacon for the working class in the years after, and this helped a lot in organizing unions, organizing strikes, organizing actions, and we believe that even today the October Revolution is not something of the past, it's something for the future. And the best way to celebrate the October Revolution now is not just by celebrating the historical event, but by continuing the struggle for socialism and against capitalism.